So you want to watch me do a photo manipulation thing? All right, I'm clippity clapping on that. I'm clippity clapping on that. Hey guys, welcome back to Tuts by Kai. I'm Kai, and today we are back in GIMP. We haven't been in GIMP in a while, and I'm gonna be doing an uncut photo manipulation thing because so many people ask me about this, and I figure I might as well do this because I've been wanting to do this again anyway. It's been a long time since I've done some photo manipulation. I thought it'd be a lot of fun. So that's what we're gonna do. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do at the current moment. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new canvas. I'm going to do something maybe like 2000 by 2600. Yeah, looks fine to me. All right, cool. So we're in a pretty big canvas right now, which is nice. And we're going to be using one of my favorite websites on the face of the planet, which is pixels.com. Oh, and we're gonna be that's my phone, don't worry about that, and we're gonna be looking for some stuff. Now I've searched clouds here recently. I'm gonna grab a couple of pictures, and this is one of the ones that I really liked. I like this one quite a bit. So yeah, we're gonna grab that one. Thank you, Matthias Potts Clam. I'm gonna hit like on that one for you. And we're also going to get a couple other ones throughout the portion of the video here, but just for now, we'll stick with that. I like only getting a couple at a time and then going back and then kind of matching the vibe. So I might not even use all of these images, but we're definitely going to get them right now. So it's a process. You'll see how it goes. That's a nice picture. That's cute. Anyway, I think grab this one maybe, yeah, and I think that should be good. I'm trying to come up with an idea here because I want to lay out a scene, and I am going to use these clouds as a backdrop before we really get started with things. So I think that's good for now. We'll just do that for now. Let me open those up. I think we're looking pretty good with these three right here. I want to go ahead and grab. Maybe we'll do this one first. And what I want to do is I kind of want to just, like I said, kind of get a scene built out here. And I think, like I said, I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do here. Maybe like some kind of lightning Thor type stuff. I don't really know. So we're just going to, the vibe always changes. So the vibe will be one thing when I'm starting and then it'll change a little later on. But I'm just going to grab this and just duplicate it around a little bit. See what I can make out of it. If I can kind of come up with a cohesive thing. Looks pretty good to me. I want to do a little bit of erasing here. Erase these edges away. Kind of transition this a little bit down here. I like that. Looks nice. Okay, and we'll grab this maybe right here. And I'm gonna have to, of course, color match this and whatnot because they're not the same color. Blasted, darn it. Jankies, blasted, darn it. All right. That's pretty good the way that it is actually. Not color wise. I'm sorry. Scene wise, that looks pretty good. I like that. Sweet. Okay. Maybe do a little bit of fading right there. A little bit of fading right there. A little bit of fading. Just a little bit of fading right there. Yeah. Yeah, boy. A little bit of fading. There we go. I like that. That's nice. I like it. All right, cool. I'm gonna grab this one and we're gonna change this color because I like the color of these clouds down here. So we'll try and match this a little bit. This has a little bit too much green. A little bit too much blue. Just looking a little down. Looking a little down, guys. It look kind of dreary here today. It's a very dreary cloud day. We need more purple. That's what we need. Need more purplish tones. Like maybe like that. I think that's pretty good. I don't want to go too crazy with this now because we can be doing this for a long time. I'm seeing some lines right here, but that's fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and just duplicate this down. Oh, wait, no, what is that coming from? That's coming from this one. Okay, that's coming from this. So we just get rid of all that because we don't need none of them lines in this art. We need none of these lines. And I think we don't have enough contrast in these two bottom ones down here. So I'm going to raise that up, pull it down a little bit. Yeah, that's much more poppy-outy. Cool. Something like that. Oh, yeah, I like that much better. Cool. And then I'll just go ahead and go to the same one, repeat on that one. Oh, no, this is the same one. Repeat. There we go. All right, cool. Now, I don't like this spot in the middle here, so see if we can maybe cover that up with something. Ooh, these are beautiful clouds. Wow, there's way too much yellow in here, though. How did they even get this much yellow in these clouds? That's weird. Who took this picture? Oh, my God. How do you even get pictures like this? I don't even understand. I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm confused. I am confused. All right, we're going to just erase all this because we don't want any of this. I just want this bottom part. Maybe a little bit of that. Maybe a little bit of that action right there. Maybe a little, ooh, nope, too much. Too much action. That's too much action. All right, we're just do something like that. Erase all that. We don't need it. And this, maybe soften that top piece up there. Kind of blend it together. The best day ever. I think that's good. Maybe flipperooskies. When you're doing stuff like this, I always try to flip whatever I'm working on because maybe it looks better the other way. And I think, ooh, where was that? I just had that right there, maybe. Ooh, in this instance, that kind of looks kind of, oh, no, that's what I'm gonna do right there. That looks perfect. All right, cool, sweet. I love when things just work out. We're gonna do something like that, and of course, like I said, this has way too much yellow in this, so I'm gonna also I'm gonna brighten it a little bit. Darken the darks, brighten the brights. We're gonna put a little bit less red in there. We're gonna put a lot of blue in there because it's way too yellow, too much blue. A little bit of green because it's kind of purple, and I think that looks pretty good. Now this is looking kind of grayish toned up here, and this is not looking very gray, so we'll probably fix that in a little bit, but for now, get rid of that. Yeah, like that. Epic gameplay, epic gamer. Yeah, this needs more like blue or something. I don't know what it is, but you see how this is like a process, like I said. So this is just not right, like, because the blacks need to not be black, and they're kind of blackish. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave it for now. We're gonna move on, and we're gonna grab me, which I've already pre-cut out because it's super annoying to do. So I've cut me out already, and of course we're just gonna copy paste that right in there. Oh, that was kind of cool with my feet behind the clouds like that. I wasn't planning on doing that, but I don't know. We'll see. I didn't do too great of a job. If it's zoom in here, it's not too great of a job. It's super loose, but that's fine because we're gonna be scaling it down like I am doing right now. I kind of want to be super small. That's pretty good. All right. So obviously the lighting not matching whatsoever. If you're doing this yourself, by the way, the best thing I can say is to even lighting. Even lighting. Like, so instead of having super harsh light on, let's say this side of you, and like this was like all dark and stuff, and like this side was like super bright. That's terrible. This would be terrible to work with in post, which we are doing right now. So that would be terrible to work with. So if there's a window here and there was like a curtain here or something, I don't know. You want to make sure wherever the light source is, you're facing it so that you have even lighting from the front, so that you can change the lighting when you want to later on, like I'm going to do here in a second. So I don't like my feet behind the clouds like that because we're going to do stuff to my feet later on. So we're going to, no, I don't have my hotkeys on right now, dang it. We're going to kind of move me in the center just approximately, and I don't know if I want to do like a lightning Thor thing or like a beam thing, anime style. I don't know what I'm doing. So we'll just see what looks good, and then I'll just go off of that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I do want to color match this a little bit because I'm not really getting the feel for it. So I'm going to darken it just a little bit of contrast. I'm going to take the red out. I'm going to take the green out. I'm going to put a little bit blue in there, and it's already a little bit better just like that. Much better, actually. All right, cool. Sweet. Yes. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and right-click this, add a group, a layer group, just move that into the group, add a new layer on top of that, and we're going to kind of do some darks. So I'm going to grab the darkest color in here instead of using black, because you never want to use black, and then just kind of darken it a little bit. Black is like death. It just doesn't look right, especially when you have tones in here. Like, so the blacks aren't really blacks down here. The blacks up here really even aren't blacks. These are kind of gray. That's still gray. That's not black. So you don't really want to use black because it's going to look weird. You probably have to color it afterwards, and that's just strange to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of get in here and do a little bit of, oh, you know what? I don't want to do that like this. Okay, I'm going to put shading on the inside of me, and you'll see why in a second here. So I'm just going to kind of trace the inside of my body. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want the light to be coming from the sides and kind of spilling over from like my back. So I want all the front of me to be in shadow. Shit. So we're going to just little taps, little tippity taps right here on the insides. There's also a simpler way to do this. You can literally just go ahead and just select all of your subject by clicking and dragging down. Select, shrink, and then shrink by 10, and then just no, on the new layer. Actually, I want to do more than 10. Let's do another 5, so that makes 15. Then we can paste that in. Sorry, not paste. Fill that in. Turn the threshold up. More. Okay, there we go. Select none. Now we got all that kind of filled in. It's a little more loose and sloppy, but what we can do is we can go in with a hard brush and then just fill in the places that it kind of missed. So down here, I want some of that. I want some of that action. And then right here, I want some of that right there. And then right there, a little bit of this too on my foot. There we go. Right there on the foot. There we go. And erase a little bit of that. It's too close to the edge. Get rid of that. We don't need it. Maybe do a little bit right there. Yep. And then maybe some on arms right here. A little bit on arms. A little bit of arm action going on there. Fill that in. And over here in the hands as well. Does not have to be super precise because we're going to blur this anyway, so it doesn't matter. So don't worry about that too much. You just got to make sure it's filled in to the degree you want it. Make sure some areas that are too thin are thick enough, because when we blur it, it's going to get more difficult to see the thinner it is. So there we go. That looks fine to me. Maybe a little bit more on the neck here. On the face. I'm going to probably erase a little bit on the face anyway so you can see my face better, but it's fine. So looks pretty good to me. What we're going to do is we're going to go to normal, change it to soft light just for now. We'll change this to grain merge. Change it to grain merge. I want to desaturate that. It's too saturated. So desaturate a little bit. Cool. And then we're going to blur it. Gaussian blur. Blur it by quite a bit. Maybe 11 pixels. It looks fine. And I'm going to go ahead and erase some areas I don't want because this is too dark up here. So get rid of some of that. And I'm also, like I said, I'm going to erase some of my face. So you see my face a little bit better. Some of those areas right there. Some of these areas down here, they're just too dark. Right there, that's fine. And looks pretty good. So that's what we have. We have a little overlay, which is nice. A little bit more ambientness going on. Sweet. Now, somewhere, let me just real quick move my mouse over here for a second. I'm gonna have to talk out of the side of my mouth for a while because I want to move my tablet over here. Hold on. Because what I want to do is I want to use my graphics tablet to kind of paint in some highlights. And it's easier to do with a graphics tablet, which is arguable, but I think it's much easier to do. So what I'm going to do is I have my tablet here, move my mouse around here. This is super awkward. Anyway, I'm going to add a new layer above all of these we've already done. And this is going to be, I'm going to use not white, but very, very, very slight blue in there, like a lightning E color. Change my brush size to maybe 5, and I should be really probably doing this in Krita, but it's fine. I'm not. I'm gonna just go ahead and paint in some highlights on places where I think light would spill in. And now we haven't done the big. Let's do the big stuff first. Actually, let me go ahead and grab my mouse back for a second. And I'm gonna do the big chunks first. So I want some light to spill in here. I'm just gonna double click, triple click sometimes, single click in some areas where I want light to kind of be spilling from. So all around the edges, of course, is where I want. I'm just going to kind of do this very lightly around my head and my hands, because I tend to see that usually when you do the hands too much, it starts looking like your hands are just solid white because there's not a lot of meatiness going on there. The arms as well. Get rid of that. And of course, get rid of that. This dotting, the dotting effect. You see how it looks like it's kind of dots. We can just go ahead and blur that just by a little bit. Get rid of some of that. All right, cool. Now, I'm going to put this on, not overlay, but soft light. Yeah, soft light looks much better. All right, cool. So we got some highlights, which looks nice. But next, I want to, real quick, before we do the digital, the graphics tablet thing, I'm going to add another layer above all this. Once again, select all of me by just dragging down with the fuzzy select tool. And then just shrink this by about 5 pixels. 5 is too much. Let's do 2. Shrink 2 pixels. That's fine. We're going to invert this, and then we're going to fill all this in like that, and then select none, change this to overlay this time, and now you can see we have a nice little outline, but it's way too hard, so we're gonna blur it by just literally 1.5, maybe 2. Yeah, 2.5 is fine. And we'll hit OK on that. Now we got a really nice little glow on the edges there. I might even duplicate that and then blur it by more. Get a nicer, smoother transition on some of those edges and corners. Looks nice. I might turn down the... No, I want to leave that. Might turn down the opacity of the second one we just did. Super cool stuff. Now we can go ahead and do the highlights. Now, I'm going to, of course... let's do that first. Let's actually... I really want to do the digital art, the digital tab at highlights. Anyway, I want to change what... Ooh, I got my pin off there. I want to change some stuff that I'm wearing here. So, I do this a lot of times in things that I do that involve myself. So, I'm going to duplicate my original layer and then just hide it myself. I'm going to hide myself so I have a backup copy in case I screw this one up, which I might. So, I'm going to go ahead and do some artificial fixing up here. So I want to make all of this black. I don't want my legs to be in with socks. I don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint over this. Actually, we'll do it this way instead. I'm going to grab the lasso tool and just kind of cut around here like this. Super sloppy job. Sloppy slops. Okay. And we're just going to grab all this, enter, and then I'm going to go and go up to colorize, and then just pull this all the way black. We're going to pull it all the way black first. Nah. Yeah, we'll pull all the way black first. Pull all the way black first, like this. Then we'll go back to colorize, and we will lighten it, desaturate it, and change the hue to a more bluish color, like a more bluish tint, like that. Now, this is way too smooth, unlike the rest of the kind of nice grainy image here that we have, which is really nice. It's nice grain in here. I like that. So I want to keep that on the feet because it's like, where's that at? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, unselect that. I'm going to duplicate myself again. And then I'm just going to move myself, my torso. No, stop. There we go. I'm going to move my torso down just a little bit. So now it's kind of like all over top of my feet. Just maybe scale myself up a little bit. Now let me turn these overlay layers off for a second. It's too bright. All right. Now I'm going to kind of get myself, turn my opacity down so I can see, kind of get my feet all in the appropriate area of my torso. So we had that nice same type of grain here. So I actually don't want to scale that because it's going to change the clarity of the grain, and I want it to be the same. So I'm going to do like this, and we're just going to cut all around here. Actually, I want to move this over a little bit, make sure the whole foot's in there. And then I'm just going to cut around this area, this general shape. It's no big deal. It doesn't matter. There we go. Enter, and then invert, delete. Get rid of all that stuff we don't need. Now what I'm going to do is on the black only, I'm going to cut this away because we don't want that. We don't want anything up here. I don't want that spilling over. All right, cool. Now I'm going to turn that back up, then go to, not grain merge. It's going to be too dark. Let's actually desaturate that completely, by the way. And now let's do screen. We'll screen it on there, and then we'll just drop it down a little bit. And I'm going to have to also curves, brighten and darken it, get a little bit more of that texture out of there, which is nice. And then I'm going to erase that piece because I can see it right there. Then we'll do the same thing but for this foot. So duplicate that. Just move it over right about there. Make sure you don't have anything on the leg portion. There we go. I'm gonna merge both of those to my legs like that. There we go. I'm gonna turn all this back on, and now we have a nice little thing. Now I don't like the colors too grayish, so I'm going to grab all this and we're gonna darken it up a little bit. Again, enter, colors, curves, drop down, maybe brighten. And I kind of want to also maybe something like this, and then we'll change. Oh, you know what I'll do? Ooh, that's kind of good. I'll kind of try and match the color of my shirt, maybe just a little bit. Maybe something like, I think something like that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. None. We'll select none. Cool. Now we have a little bit of a different thing going on here, and that's going to get covered up a little bit. So any imperfection that we have, which isn't too bad, we'll fix that up. Now, oh, actually, before I unselect that, I want to add a new layer again, and we're going to create some fake shadows because it's too not shadowy. Yep. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. What am I doing here? Oh, okay, see. Alright, I want to make this solid black. And then we're just going to do something like that. Now it's too dark, so we're going to just drop the opacity. Turn it to hard light. And now we got a little bit more shading there, which is nice. Drop it down more. There we go. And merge that. Actually, we won't merge that. It's fine, the way that it is. Alright, now we can move on to the digital tablet highlights. Alright, cool. Now, I'm going to add a new layer above everything. Still in this same group, by the way. Same group. This same whitish color. I'm going to change my thing back to 5 pixels. We're going to go with a semi-hard brush. Like that. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, cool. Now, on any place where I think light would leak in, I'm going to kind of try and do something like this. Now, I don't have pressure sensitivity, which I could probably do really quickly, but let me just actually... I haven't done pressure sensitivity in GIMP in a long time. This isn't going to work by default. Of course not, because I have to do this and size. Oh my god, I don't remember. I can't believe me. Wow. I can't believe me right now. Well, I know it works in GIMP because that works still. Wow. Wow, wait a second now. Well, you can probably do that and get away with that. Wow, yeah. Whoa, wait a second here now. I don't like this feeling, guys. I don't like this feeling at all. Why was this Grace is grayed out? Oh, I know why. Ha ha ha. Okay, hold on, wait. If I... Oh, wait, no, that's a filter. That's a filter, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I have to do it down here. Oh, wait, no. I was right the first time. Okay. New dynamics. There we go. Haha. Okay. I remember. We'll just do that. Size. That's not working. Oh, that's because I'm not. No, I am on it. Okay. All right. I see you. There we go. That's velocity. That's not working with size. Okay, that's velocity. I don't know why is size not working. That's strange. Anyway, okay, what we're gonna do is that's super weird. I guess I just have to play with the velocity then. All right, cool. Now we can just kind of put in some highlights here, just in some random areas on my person where I believe there might be some light that has come through, like thusly. And we can just always go back through and erase some stuff that I don't really want on here. If there is anything that I don't want, that looks fine. Maybe something right there. I mean, much easier if there was size, but it's fine. Cool. Do something like this, and we're gonna be blurring this a little bit as well, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna turn the brush size down. It's still not small enough. Maybe even 2. Yeah, 2 looks good to me. 2's probably what I should have been on the entire time anyway. I'm gonna put in some like around here, a little bit around here, maybe some right there on the hands, just a little bit in some specific areas, like that, maybe a little bit here. Just kind of trying to follow any wrinkles that I'm seeing in clothing. In anything where I believe there might be some light spillage that might have happened to come in from the back or the side over here as well. That's over here, maybe a little bit right there. Maybe on this little edge. You won't see a lot of this, but that's totally fine with me, because it's still worth it to do. It's better to cover things than to never have them in the first place. Because if you don't have, if you don't do the best that you can, if it's visible, then it's gonna look bad. And then it's like, oh, well, I could have put that there, but yeah, you only see a little tiny bit of it. Even if you see a little tiny bit of it, the little tiny bit has made the piece better than if you didn't have that little tiny piece there at all. So it's definitely worth it to at least get what you can in there. So that looks pretty good. What I want to do, I missed this entire hand. What's wrong with me? This looks pretty good. I like this just a little bit right there, here. That's fine. All right, cool. Now I want to go ahead and go back to this, and we won't soft light this. No, we'll soft light it. We'll soft light it, and then I'll blur this just by a little bit, so you can't really even barely tell, especially in some specific areas. But it definitely does have a nice little thing about it, you know. So we got in a little bit more detail in there, which is what I want. It's the little things that matter. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to start, I think, maybe adding in some more pictures, because this is looking kind of bare right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my brush down, my pen down, sorry. I'm going to actually move it out the way because I'm not going to need it anymore, I don't believe. So I'm going to put it down. There we go. All right, cool. So we're back now. I want to grab some more pictures. Now, I don't exactly know what I want to grab. I really like, it's a nice vibe with this one. Let's grab this. We might not even use it, but let's just let's do that. Yeah. All right. Sweetums cakes. Let's grab that one. Just throw it in on top of everything. Come on now. Ooh, holy moly! This just turned into an anime. Oh man. All right. Well, that was awesome. I really like this vibe. I'm gonna put that on overlay, and I think I'm gonna just blur it and leave it where it is. I really enjoy using other images as means of ways to color images. I think that's really cool. And if you can find an image that you really like, a tone that looks really good, it definitely will pull things together. Like, I mean, that even looks a billion times better, you know, just because we hit overlay on there. Now, I really do. I don't know if I want to go for a more angelic looking thing like this, or just a more moody looking thing like this. I'm not sure. So for now, I think I'm gonna go with. Dang, I don't even know. I think I'm gonna just leave it on this for now, and then we'll just see what I'm gonna do later on. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna go off of this because I don't want that anymore. Outside of the group, we don't want the group anymore. Outside of the group, but underneath the screen layer, I'm gonna put some big giant highlights, big giant blooms. Sorry, not highlights. Some big giant blooms on the sides where I believe there's probably quite a bit of light coming in, like this, just kind of reinforcing the brightness of this entire scene. The brightness, but also at the same time, darkness. Ooh, so symbolic. We're just gonna. No, that's fine. That's fine the way that it is, like that. All right. I'm going to blur this a little bit. Just a little bit. And, not too much, too much. And we're going to probably put this on screen as well. Drop it down. Just so we have a little more smoothiness, you know. I'm seeing a harshness right here I don't really like, so we'll just kind of smooth that out. All right. I think I want to make it look like my eyes are glowing, but my eyes were closed in this picture. So I'm going to add a new layer, and I'm going to look at that scream of desperation. I'm in so much pain right now. We're just going to kind of put some white here on my eyes, on my eyelids. We're doing my makeup today, guys. I didn't even know we were doing that. Oh, holy moly. We'll do like that, and I think I'm going to create some flares. So we're going to add a new layer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pretty big brush, like maybe close to 1,000 pixels big. We'll just click once right there, or somewhere close to there, layer, crop to content, and then I'll grab the scale tool, and I'll just scale it in one direction. There we go, like that. And then we can just move this down to where I want it. There. And I don't want two of them because it's just going to be overkill. So I'm going to just put one in the middle of my face. That still works. And I'm going to just erase that piece. That looks awesome. I'm going to duplicate it maybe 3 times. I'm going to blur the last one. Make it a little bit, maybe a little bit thicker. A little thicker. Like that. Yeah. And then I'm going to kind of just grab not white because I want a little bit more color here. So we'll go back to that bluish color. And then I'm just going to kind of, maybe a little bit more blue than that actually. Yeah. We're going to kind of reinforce these lines a little bit. And I'm just going to smudge them out. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa now. Smudge it out a little bit like that. Turn this to maybe overlay. And then kind of erase some of that stuff on my face. Because it's too much. Too much, man. It's too much. My hair looks blue now. I've gone Super Saiyan, guys. Yeah. Alright. Sweet. Very subtle. Alrighty, Roo. I'm digging this. How about you? What I want to do is... Man, all that rhymed. Hot dang. We are going to go ahead and grab some more pictures. Now what I want to do is I'm done with the clouds, I believe. Oh, wait, was that thunder? Did I just see thunder? Did I just skip that? Oh, no. Oh, it was, but that's Adobe. Never mind. Oh, wait, no, that's not. This is Adobe. This is... Ooh. Ooh, I got to change this from red, though, but this is perfect. Thank you, Joanne. I don't know if that's Joanne, and you don't pronounce the ES, or if that's Joanne's. I don't know. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Definitely go check out Pixels. I'm not sponsored, guys. Pixels, I want you to sponsor me, Pixels. Pixels, I love you so much. All right, I'm not sponsored with Pixels. I just really like Pixels. I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna drag this into the scene here. Convertionos. God, that looks good already, even though it's red. We're gonna hue saturate this to a blue. A blue. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? No, I know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I can get away with this though. There's too many different colors in here. I'm gonna ooh, yes, I'm gonna transparency the reddish tone out here. So maybe get rid of all that crud. Don't want none of that crud in there. Yes, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. All right, okay, we're hitting okay on that. And I'm just gonna scale it up a little bit till it fits the canvas. And I'm gonna put that maybe there. This is really looking awesome now. Maybe put... No, we'll do that later. I'm gonna put one above me and one underneath me, so it looks like I'm kind of going through it, but it's fine. You'll see. I'm gonna change the hue now that we have all of that taken out and taken care of. Now the problem with this is that these are 2 different colors. So if you notice, the inside is yellow, this is all pink. So it's gonna change those independently. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if we can actually hue shift only the red. I knew it was gonna do that. Dang it. Well, maybe the overlap. I don't know, guys. I might have to do this the old-fashioned way. I might have to just use colorize. That's fine too. That looks so Thor-like. All right, we're going to hue shift this to a bluish white. Really nice stuff. I'm gonna curves this, brighten it, darken it. I want to really get that bolt really to pop like that. Now it's too saturated because I. Nope, not color temperature. Saturation. Turn that saturation down, boy. Almost to a whitish color, really. And I want to also go ahead and then just screen this because some of these colors right here are too dark. Yes, looking cool. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna duplicate it first. I'm gonna duplicate this, put it beneath my group, and then we'll just erase a little bit of that on me because it's too much, too bright. And I'm gonna erase what part here? We're gonna erase some of this stuff up here. You know what? No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna put one beneath me. That's silly. We're gonna just leave it how it is. That's fine, the way that it is like that. But I am gonna erase some of this on me because that is too much. It's getting washed now. I mean, I really like the washed out look because of course we're in clouds. It's supposed to be like super bright, super electricity, but it's getting too washed out now. So I'm also gonna go ahead, and I have too much saturation on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and desaturate me. Can't believe I didn't do that earlier. Desaturate almost to the point where I'm not even saturated at all. I'm also gonna hue shift me just a little bit to not that side. I'm not the Hulk. Look at that. Looks like the Hawk. Saturate me maybe 13. Looks fine. Awesome. Looking cool. Now I really want to just see if we can find some more images maybe that'll inspire me. Let's go ahead and grab. Let's just type in lightning real quick. See what comes up. That's a pretty nice one. Thank you, Philip or Felipe. I don't know which one it is, but I really appreciate it. Cool. We're gonna drag this one in as well. Maybe just some more lightning in the background. Maybe just a little bit. Yes. Thank you. I'm gonna scale this up. Nice little reflection and city thing down here as well. It has a nice little stylistic look effect to it. It puts some kind of filter on there, which is pretty sweet. But the lightning doesn't look too different, so we can still use it. All right, I'm gonna scale it up. I'm gonna do the same thing we did: transparency, color to alpha, and I'm just gonna get rid of all the black because we don't need that. Hit OK on there. And then I'm going to come on now. I don't have all day now. Give me a picture of Spider-Man. This is taking long. You guys, I'm gonna eat some of my dry Rice Krispies. You hear this right here? You hear that? Yeah, that's what I'm eating right now. Delicioso, as Dora says. All right, cool, sweet. So we've got some lightning. Woo, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and move this out of my layer because I don't want it in my layer, in my group. Sorry. I'm gonna kind of move it over. Maybe I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip it upside down, and then it looks like there's lightning coming from up, which makes this look even more magical because that just like doesn't really happen. It does, but not usually. I want this really to be behind me, but yeah. So let's move it behind me, and I think that might be too much. So I'm gonna kind of erase some pieces I don't want. So I don't want none of this over here. We have enough over here. We have enough over here already, so I'm gonna get rid of all that. I really just kind of want just these like remnants of it over here, you know. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of this as well. Kind of want it to fade in and out like this, looking really cool and kind of spotty. I can't tell which bolt is which bolt now. Dang it. Cool. Disappear behind me right there. So that looks good. Just a little bit more lightning, just a little bit of kind of cool looking stuff. I'm gonna turn that to screen, maybe. Yeah, screen. And then I saw a little bit of piece down here. I'm gonna get rid of that. All right, sweet. Don't want that. It's clashing. All right, really cool stuff. I like this. I think this is too much up here. And yeah. All right, I want this to kind of remain dark down here as well, so we'll get rid of that. Like I said, just a little tiny bit to reinforce some of the areas, especially around me. You see it kind of reinforced. I don't want this piece right under me though. Right, that piece doesn't look that great. And for these, I'm gonna blur these maybe just a little bit, like that maybe. Come on now. No, that's way too much. I can't even see it anymore. The 3 point, yeah, that's fine. That's good. 3.85, sweet. That's gonna take a while. I'm gonna crop this to the layer because right now it's like we scaled it, so it's even bigger than what the image actually was, which is why it's taking get everything done into layer and then just crop to layer. But it's more Rice Krispie time. It's Rice Krispie time, guys. Vamonos. What does Dora say? Valley Seamos. I don't know what that's what she says. She says something like that. Do you guys see the lightning? Where? Where's the lightning? That's exactly what she sounds like, guys. That's the most perfect impression I've ever done in my entire life. Swipe or no swiping? All right, cool. Layer to image size. Now, less of the laggings. I'm gonna take this opportunity to save because I don't know what's gonna happen here. So we're just gonna go ahead and just save this on up. I'm gonna call this Lightning Kai. I have no idea. That's cool with me. Come on now. It's taking a long time to even save, guys. Come on now. Come on. This is what happens when you work in really big resolutions with a lot of really high resolution images. All right, sweet. I don't really know too much else I want to do with this one. I could go for some weird stuff. Like put some airplane in the distance. Put some. Ooh, we can do birds. I can do birds. But they're all gonna be like pictures of birds up close. I need birds like flying. You know? Oh, maybe not. Ooh, wow. Okay, I'm wrong. This is pretty nice right here. It already has white behind it and everything. Thank you so much, Alexander. Wow, I've never seen Alexander spelled like that. It's super cool. There's a lot of really, really crazy names on here. I really love this. Thank you so much. 306. Ooh, look at that. He's from Spain. Very awesome picture, guy. Very cool. I don't even know how you count that. He must have keyed this afterwards. There's no way. That's just awesome. Is that a transparent background? Is it really? No, it's not. It's wow. I just have a difficult time believing that was the actual sky that day. There's no way. He had to have keyed this afterwards and put white back there. I don't know. That's insane if he didn't. That's crazy. That's awesome. Anyway, now I look like Batman Thor. This is perfect. All right, so I don't want all these birds. This is way too many birds. So I'm going to just go ahead and scale this to an approximate size. Maybe right there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just take some of the birds that I want and just move them around some places. So I'm going to grab, let me first transparency, color to alpha, and then we'll just, we'll do that, and then duplicate. Oh, see, I knew that was going to happen. I'm going to do it like this instead. I'm just going to select all that crud, delete, and then we will do color to alpha, white, and then duplicate them. All right, cool. Now these are, duplicate one more time as well. Sweet. So I want to just grab some of these birds here. I'm going to grab these three because I like the way they look. I'm going to grab maybe this group right here. They look pretty sweet to me. Of course, I got to grab my man Joe right here. He's the best. Haven't spoken to Tatiana and her two friends in a while. We'll grab them. And maybe Tim and Jim. Why not? They deserve some love. Up. And I'll grab Al Roker too. There we go. All right, sweet. So we're going to go ahead and invert this and then just delete everything. And I'm just going to move these bad boys around. These actually look good in the positions that they're actually in, which is weird. I wasn't expecting to leave them there. But I'm going to break this up. So I'm going to duplicate this layer and split it in half. Get rid of them. And then go to the other layer. Select, invert, delete. So now they're broken in two. These guys are over here. Those guys are over there. I'm doing it again. So duplicate. Select these guys. Delete. Go to the other layer. Invert. Delete. Now these guys are separated from these guys. Super quick way to do that. I can just go layer, crop the content. Now they're separate. Sweet. Now we can do that for the rest of these birds as well. So what is that over here? Yep, these three as well. I'm gonna do one at a time because it confuses me if I don't. Delete. And this is a tedious process, but it must be done. It must be done. The God of Thunder also has to deal with these tedious things sometimes, guys. Very tedious. All right, cool. Crop the content. Grab the content. I usually have this bound to C on my keyboard, but I don't have it right now because I just had to redo my GIMP. So, yeah, that's fine. That's the single one. I'll put him like right there. These three can stay like where they are. Those three can stay where they are. Nope, not you. I want you. Maybe we'll have these up here. Or like, no. Like up here. And I want to change the scale of some of these too. So I'm going to make these guys super small. Like that. I'm going to make this guy bigger. Maybe he's flying by himself. I don't know why he'd be flying by himself. That's sad. I'm going to move these three over here. You know what they are. I'm going to leave these three alone. And I want to scale these three up maybe down here. Move them around. Yeah, I think we have too many birds now. I kind of want to just have one flock and then just leave it at that. So we'll have it up here. Maybe this is like maybe this is the leader bird. Maybe this is the one that's dragging behind. Al Roker, what are you doing? You're way back there, man. You're way back there. Yeah. I think that looks fine. I'm going to get rid of the smaller ones because they're bugging me. Yeah, all right. Cool. They should fly in a flock together because that's super weird if they're not. And Al Roker's way back there. I don't know why. He's chilling. He's checking out the weather, guys. He's like, I gotta do my broadcast. I'm looking at my surroundings. I'm not flying as fast as the rest of the birds. Anyway, I'm gonna move the birds underneath the overlay layer here, so they're kind of in the scene now, which is nice. We can do other things too. I want to blur them a little bit, not that much. By 0.5, looks fine to me. Yeah, a little bit better. And what else can we do here? Can I grab like an airplane? That's kind of weird. It's gonna be kind of distracting though, don't you think? I think it might be kind of distracting. We'll see. Let's just grab this one. Thank you, Isabella Mendez. Awesome. This is just a plane on a solid white background. Look at that. This is perfect. Go hit like on these. Go follow these people if you want to see. What are these? What other pictures does Isabella Mendez have? Look at these nice pictures Isabella Mendez has. Look at this. Look at these nice pictures. Look at the little good puppo. Look at the little good puppo. Look at this. Look at all this neon. Ooh, this is a nice picture right here. This is very aesthetic as well. Very nice stuff from Isabella Mendez here. She's a Batman fan, I guess. I don't know. Look at all these mixed drinks. She getting drunk. Guys, you know she getting drunk on these, man. This Brazil, 23, photographer and filmmaker. Cool, very cool. Very nice pictures. All right, sweet. Plane. Thank you, Isabella. Convert. We're going to grab this. This could be an image by itself. That's gorgeous photography. I want the plane going upwards, which is kind of stupid, but I don't care because I do what I want to do. I'm just going to select all this nonsense here. I want to turn my threshold down a little bit because we're getting some of the white of the plane because it's too white. Nope, still. Holy Jesus. Nope, no, dang it. I hate when GIMP does that. 2, 3, 4, 5. See, now you want to be a jerk to me? All right, fine. We'll just do that. It doesn't matter. No, actually, layer. Alpha channel. There we go. And that's got some artifacts. That's got some nasty artifacts. And this is kind of jacked up right here. But that's fine. Maybe the plane has been through some stuff. Okay, guys? We don't know what the plane has been through. Maybe I hit it with my lightning. Okay? Maybe it's going down. Maybe the plane's going down, man. I don't know. We're going to crop this and scale a Rooney. I'm going to move it down. So, like I said, the artifacts don't matter. You can't even tell. But it just bugs me. Now, where do I want this? That's the important question. Down here, or maybe like this, and I'm going to rotate it a little bit. I can see transparency back there, which is always a good thing, which is always a bad thing. So we're going to move that, we're duplicate the image, put it down, move it underneath everything, and then kind of erase the edge because I can still see it right there. So I always want to zoom in every little corner, make sure you know if you can see edges because that is very immersive breaking. That really stinks to have a nice image and then have, whatchamacallit, stinky edges. Move that underneath the overlay layer. I'm going to desaturate that. I don't like the red on there, so I'm going to hue shift it to a different color. Maybe I'm going to make it blue. Desaturate. Darken it a little bit. Maybe I want to add some curves where I brighten it and then darken it a little bit. Maybe get a little bit of that brightness on there. I don't know, man. I do not know. I might duplicate this, move it beneath everything, and turn it off so I can't see it, and then erase some portions, make it look like it's kind of in some fog. I don't know, man. Turn the opacity down a little bit. Something like that. Yeah, buddy. I like it. It's kind of distracting, like I said. I'm going to scale it down so it's not as distracting. I knew it would be. Maybe I want another plane. Maybe we'll do a different plane. Is there any more planes? Thank you, Isabella. Is there any more planes that I could use? I thought I saw one. That's the same angle. I don't want to come at one straight for us. That's awkward to have a plane going straight towards you. I could probably grab this guy. Thank you, Raf Jabari. I really appreciate that. Wait a minute. Oh wait, I can't hit like on it. Why? Yeah, you can turn likes off. I didn't even know that. I was like, oh no, nobody hit like on that yet. That's weird. Whatever. Okay, fine. I won't hit like on your picture, Raf Jabari. I'm joking. He probably got some nice pictures. Let's check this guy out for a second. Come on, Raf. Ooh, got some pictures of horses. This is a nice picture right here. I like that. He doesn't have too many pictures, but they're still nice. They're nice pictures. Nice little kangaroo buddy right here. Cool. Sweet. We're gonna put that into the scene. Boom shakalaka. Cyborg has entered the chat. No. Scale it down a little bit. What is that? What is this airlines? Spirit of Australia. What is that? Qantas? Long Reach. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know this airline. That's weird. I've never. Ooh, look, the little kangaroo. I feel like that's just so Australian of them. They're like, hey, Spirit of Australia. Let's put a kangaroo on the side. That's awesome. Oh my god. Shout out to any any of the Australian TBK family watching right now. Any Australian TBK family members? Shout out to the Aussies. I always wanted to go to Australia, but I don't. You know, that's not gonna happen right now, obviously. And I'm broke. I can't be flying around, guys. I can't be flying around. Plus, I'm kind of scared. I've never left America before. I don't think I'm ever gonna leave America. I'm scared. I'm scared. Like I'm never gonna be able to come back. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, no, this guy's dumb. We can't let him back in America. we're gonna keep him out. All right, cool. That's all. Ooh, this is nasty artifacts up here. Get rid of all that. We don't need that. We don't need none of that. Where we're going. We're gonna crop the content. Crop it up. We're gonna layer the image size, then crop. Sweet. There's something over here, but I can't see it, so I don't care. I'm gonna scale it down. Maybe this plane's going this way over here, like this. I kind of want to flip it, but then Qantas is going to be backwards. It's not how you say it, and I know it. It's not Qantas. What am I even saying? It's not even a word. I'm going to desaturate Qantas. I'm going to maybe hue shift Qantas a little bit. That's painful. I know that's not how you say it. We're just going to kind of move it, rotate it like that. I kind of want it like this, but you can't even read Qantas, so I don't even care. It just doesn't matter. I'm gonna flip it, and rotate it a little bit like that. I kind of want to put it upside down, really, but that looks stupid. We're gonna do something like that, just really, really subtle, just be like, hey, that's a detail, you know. Brighten it, contrast it up a little bit, maybe not that much. All right, and I'm also gonna do the same thing I did earlier. But maybe I'm going to put the nose in fog. Man, no, I'll put the back in fog because that red is still bugging me. All right. Just put a little bit of fog on there. Just erase some of the bits and pieces. I kind of want to darken it some more because the other plane is more blackish, and I feel like this one should be as well. And now it looks like the plane is like, we're seeing this is the underneath, and this is like the left wing, and this is the right wing. It looks like I changed the perspective of the plane by doing that. That's really weird, but I'm gonna leave it because I think I like that better. Much cooler. Awesome. I really like this. I'm gonna hit Control S to save because you never know with GIMP. Just a couple more things. I don't even know, but let's just see what else would be in the sky. What would be in the sky? Like, can I grab some fire real quick? Because I want to see if I can. Oh my God, that's already blue. Wow, that freaked me out. Okay, I want to see if I can like get a really nice kind of thing going on. This might be kind of good. Thank you, Scully. Really appreciate that. What kind of pictures does Scully have? Maybe some pictures of some skulls. We don't know. It's taking a long time to load, so I guess I'm not gonna see. All right, well, fine, cool. Be that way about it. All right. Qantas would have told me. We're gonna convert that, scale her down. I'm gonna not hue shift it first. I'm gonna grab color alpha, black, okay. I'm gonna soften the edges because you can see where it starts and stops. Just like that. Maybe make it a little bit more roundish, like this. Yes. And then we're gonna hue shift this. We're gonna have to actually colorize this most likely, because it's not gonna work right. But let's do that. Let's colorize to a nice bluish color, saturation, lightness. Yes. Curves. Curving it up. Boom, boom. Curving it up. Boom, bam. Scale it down a little bit. Maybe do a little bit of rotation. I don't know. Move it about right there. Looks pretty good to me. Screen. Yes, I enjoy this. I'm enjoying this. Maybe beneath me. Maybe above me. Yeah, leave it the way that it is. I'm going to crop the content here. And we're going to maybe duplicate this a couple more times up and down my arm. That might look kind of cool. Flip it, rotate it. I like this. This is like some kind of Johnny Storm, but blue, but electricity instead. It looks like electricity still, right? I think so. Rotate like this time. And then just fade it away like that. That looks awesome. Cool. Now this glow is too much, though. So we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. That looks really awesome. Now, it's looking kind of, if I do dodge, I have to turn the saturation down. I think we should do dodge on the one on my hand. Don't want to dodge on the one of my hands, and then skadoosh, and then we'll desaturate. It's still kind of much. Never mind. It's fine the way that it is. I'm just getting all nitpicky now. I kind of want to. Yeah, we'll do that. Is that? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Fine. And then we'll do this arm over here as well. So I'll just merge these three down. So this is approximately. Oh, I can't do that. They're all. I gotta turn them off screen. You can't merge things when they have a different mode other than normal, or else they'll just try and screen onto each other. But since there's no black, it won't screen onto anything. So that's an issue, obviously. Screen. Maybe lighten. What is lighten like? Lighten and screen are pretty much the same thing. Where's lighten at? Lighten only? No. That's not right, is it? No, that's not right. No, wait. I think it is. What? I don't even remember what I was doing. Yeah, whatever. That's just a screen. Addition. That's what I was doing. Addition. Ooh. Does addition look better than screen? Addition or screen? Addition. Addition looks better. I'm going to desaturate that. It's too blue. We're going to duplicate flipperoonies. And where's it at? There it is. Ooh. Oh, that's what that was. Okay, so there's a little piece here that I didn't see. So on the first one, there's this little line right here. What's that? I don't even know what that's from. That's weird. Anyway, now we can do that and then pull it over. Really cool stuff. Now it looks like my finger is coming out, which is nice. And I want to kind of just erase some edges of this one so it doesn't look exactly the same as the one on the left-hand side. Maybe that one doesn't go up as far. Cool. I think it looks really awesome. We're going to save it again. And I have something I want to do. Oh, yes, I want some more bloom. And I think we're going to be done after the bloom. I don't want to do too much more. We'll do some color grading. Other than that, we're going to be done. Bloom, overlay, maybe soft light, turn the opacity down, maybe some more bloom here and here and here in some specific areas. Yeah, I'm gonna do a massive bloom, just one over top of everything except for the overlay image, and we're gonna just put some around in some areas that I want to be more bluish, just to kind of tie in some of those colors. That's too much, so we do soft light. Turn down the opacity. Some blue right there, blue right there. Really cool stuff. Now, I think we're set to go. I want to go ahead and grab edit, copy visible, paste as, new layer image. We're going to move it above everything. Duplicate it. I'm going to go to curves. I'm going to maybe darken it a little bit, actually, and then maybe not. We'll leave it the way it was. We'll brighten it a little bit, darken the darks. A little bit more contrast in there. Something like that, maybe. Yeah. Hit OK on that bad boy. And I kind of want to hue shift this very slightly to maybe like that. That looks kind of good. I don't usually do a lot of teal in my stuff, so let's try and do that. Let's do some teal. Desaturate it a little bit. Actually, maybe we'll saturate it a lot. Well, maybe we'll saturate it. Maybe that'll be a thing. We'll do a little stylistic saturation. That's kind of cool. We can do any color, really. You can do yellow, do purplish, red. That might look kind of cool. I don't know, but I'm gonna stick with the blue, the teal. I really like the way that looks. Okay, we're gonna hit OK on that, and I love how there's not too much color, other than just the solid color that we have. Really cool. I think I want to grab maybe a text. Oh, this is the pictures of the guy. Oh, these are nice too. These are nice. These are nice. Sweet. Did a little Avengers edit down here. I see you, Scully Mba. I see you. I want to grab some kind of I don't know what. So I usually do like ice textures because I really like the way ice textures look, but I don't want to go ice texture today. So I don't know what kind of texture I want to do. Let's try it. Thanks, Scott. Hey, look, Scott Webb with two B's. He's Canadian. Oh wait, from London, Canada. Holy crud. He lives in Britain and Canada, guys. I can't believe it. My goodness gracious. Britain. Oh my god. He lives in England and Canada. Can't believe it. I cannot believe it. That's a nice picture. Holy moly. That's awesome. Is that a burning tree? That's so cool. Anyway, we're back. We're back. Where is it at? Oh, it's okay. We're gonna just drag that on in, convert, and I just want to use this as a very subtle. I don't want to do soft light because that's gonna be like too much. Turn it down. Maybe not. Maybe move it over like this. I kind of like it. I'm digging it. Just a little bit of a texture down there. Just a little bit, you know? Just to kind of rough it up a little bit, you know? I like it. I do. I'm going to duplicate it. We're going to flip it upwards and to the left. So that now we have that same kind of texture up here. Which is really nice. I like this. This is awesome. This is very cool. I love all the glowing bloom. Very bloomy. Very electricity. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Very subtle, like, ooh, what's going on here? Ooh, that's a person. No, check it out. I like it. I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, enjoyed it. Super simple today. I want to do maybe like a little bit of a kind of Lomo kind of thing going on here. So I'm going to turn very slightly white, very slightly blue, sorry. Very slightly dark blue here. And we're going to go from the middle out. Then hit OK on that once it's done. There we go. And maybe put it on soft light. Soft light. And I like what that's done, but it's too bright in the middle, so I'm going to go ahead and go color to alpha. Color the white out, so now we only have the darker color, which is what I wanted. Looks very cool. Very moody now. I'm going to, once again, copy visible. Paste as, new layer. Duplicate that layer. And then I'm going, actually, you know what, do I want to make this tealer or do I want to make it bluer? I don't know. The blue looks really kind of sad and depressing, which I don't like, but, All right, cool. Fine, it's fine, it's fine. And we're going to kind of do a little bit of maybe circular motion blur. And I'm going to turn the center size from 0.5 to 0.05 or something like that. Maybe enter on that. And we gotta lock these. We gotta lock these, or else it's gonna be. Oh, I know that's the center. What's wrong with me? Oh, I'm silly. 5, 0 again. All right, and the angle we gotta turn down. So 1 maybe was still way too much. 0.2 probably still too much. I only really want to do the corners like this, so it's not gonna be the whole thing. So don't worry. Maybe we'll leave it. Oh, again, choose. Come on, there we go. All right, cool. Maybe 1 was fine the way that it was. Maybe we'll go even more artistic with it. We'll go 3. We'll go 3. Hit OK on that, and then we'll just erase the center, because I want it to be in focus, obviously. Actually, you know what? That looks kind of good the way that it is. I want to move. No, that's fine. I'll just erase the center. It's fine. Never mind. I was gonna do something, but never mind. Forget it. And I also want to erase like key portions that I want you to see. So I'm gonna erase. I'm gonna erase over here by the plane a little bit, so you can tell that it's a plane, kind of. You can tell those are birds, so it's fine. Erase some of the lightning, and then I'm also going to drop the opacity down of that. No, I won't. I'll leave it exactly the way that it is. I think that looks really cool with the kind of like smooshing. Looks really cool. I like this as well. It's very clear and nice, but I think this really brings that level of depth. Maybe like, there's a loud thing happening. I don't know. Really cool stuff. Hope you ladies and gentlemen enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one, but until then, bye-bye.